Hey, what's going on, guys? Shane here. It's Anomaly. Look at this quality, will you? Beautiful, right? We got big things in the works. We got the lights set up, so we thought we'd film a tutorial for you guys. And today it's going to be 5 common mistakes when checking kicks. Someone throws a kick, you got to make sure that you're defending it correctly. Let's take a look at the first one. All right, let's jump right into it with the first common mistake, and it's standing up on the tippy toes. I think people tend to do this because they know they should go up to their toes when they throw the round kicks up high, and then when they come back, they lift their leg up and they go up under their toes, but then you're off balance. If you want support, if you want balance, you got to be flat on your foot. You want to be able to absorb that kick. You want to be able to have a strong structure. And in doing so, we have to stay flat-footed. So again, Vince throws that kick, bang, I stay right here. It shouldn't knock you over. In Muay Thai, if you're fighting in a Thai with Thai judges in a Thai stadium, and someone hits you with a kick and you get knocked over, so Vince throws a powerful kick and I go like this and it moves me, they're going to count that as a counted kick, as a landed kick, because it disrupted my base. So when that kick comes, you want to think about it like this. When you check kicks, I'm trying to do damage to Vince. I'm trying to stop him from throwing these kicks. I want him to throw a kick, hit my shin, and go, ow, that hurt a lot, right? So we often kick with the bottom half of our shin. That's the smallest part of the tibia. The tibia gets wider, and that's why we designed the shin guards to have the white on the top. That's the part that I should be checking with. That's going to be the strongest, sturdiest part of my shin, and if I can hit the low part of Vince's shin with that, it's going to do more damage to him than to me, okay? So that's your first one. Next common mistake is reaching for the check. You see someone start to throw the kick and you're like, I know how to defend against this. And then you lift your shin out and you pop your hips out because you don't want to get knocked over, but that puts you in a bad position too. So if I do that, it looks like this. Vince throws that kick and I reach all the way out here. May stop the kick, but he's going to start getting keen to that. He's going to go underneath it or he's going to go around it. You never want to be in a position where you're like this, where I'm off balance. Exactly. You're going to go for that, what my friend Imam called the submarine kick, right? He's going to fake it. I'm going to lift the leg up. Now I'm going to compromise position, and then he sweeps me out from underneath me. What I like thinking about is let the kick come to you. I lift my shin up and I keep my knee tight to my body. So when he throws that kick, let it come to you, right? And I'm fine. I'm in a great position there. It landed right on the white part of the shin, the high part of my tibia. I'm in a good position there, and I'm balanced to be able to counter after that. So Vince throws that kick, and now I'm in a position to fire off a kick of my own, okay? So try to stay tall in Muay Thai, try to stay balanced and structured. Don't reach for it and have your limbs all over the place. All right, this is one of the most common ones, and it's crunching the upper body when we lift our legs up. And this is something that you just have to actively work on. And you have to develop the hip flexors, get them a little bit stronger and have more dexterity just so you can lift your legs up. And what it looks like is this. Vince throws a body shot, I go here and I kind of crunch down into it. Probably already starting to see why that's a bad idea. If I miscalculate and that body shot is actually a head kick and my hands are down here, I'm bringing my head down right to Vince's shin and then I'm waking up a couple minutes later. So instead what you want to do is just start practicing this in your shadowboxing or just standing in place. Is just lifting the shins up without moving the upper body. You should be able to isolate what the bottom half of your body is doing from what the top half of your body is doing. Okay, so when Vince throws that kick, my hands are still nice and high and the leg just comes up, all right? Again, it's less energy that's being used, it's less telegraphing, I'm in better position for my counter, I'm more balanced. There's a bunch of reasons why you want to do this and not crunch the upper body besides just better defense. All right, the next one tends to happen in the later rounds when we're a little tired, and it's leaving gaps within our defense. What the Thais will teach you is when you lift your leg up to check, you want the knee to be on the inside of the elbow, and that just gives you more reinforcement for when that kick comes. Vince throws that kick, I'm here. No matter if he hits me in the arm or the shin, I have this complete shield that's protecting my leg up to my head. Again, he throws that kick, bang, right here. The reason why we don't go knee to elbow or on the inside is because if he hits my arm here, it's going to cave and it's going to get through. And right here, again, that's easy to power through that. If Vince throws that powerful kick and I'm just bringing it right there, he may get through the defense and still land that kick, or at least in the judge's eyes. So start to practice that in your training, that when you lift your knee up, it's on the inside of the elbow and you have that proper defense and reinforced blocking. This last one is what you see when you first teach a beginner how to do this, and it's lifting the knee straight up as opposed to on an angle, and this just makes it really flimsy. It's easy to kick around that leg and hit the calf. So when you tell someone to check a kick, they lift their knee up, and if Vince throws that kick, ow, that hurts, right? It hits the calf muscle. We want shin-on-shin contact. It's a circular kick. It's coming in at an angle, so I have to turn my leg out at an angle. And when Vince throws that, if he's aiming to hit my leg, I'm going to stop that. Equal and opposite angle, stopping that force from coming through. Now, if someone's aiming really low, they're aiming to hit the calf, and I lift my leg up, even still, yeah, hit the calf and go for it. That still can, if I have that flimsy leg, it's going to do some damage. It's going to be frustrating. We don't want to do that. So the only thing that we have to do, and it's very simple, is just pull the leg back. So if my leg's right here, Vince is going to hit me with the hard part of his shin. It's going to knock me off balance. It's going to start to do damage to my leg. Now I'm just going to pull it back a little bit. He throws that kick. I'm going back here. Now I'm hitting his instep, the top of his foot. A bunch of small bones in your foot going against my one strong tibia. I'm going to win that exchange. Okay, so just start to play with the range and understand when he throws that kick, all I have to do is just pull it back a little bit more. Now he's going to be kicking a very hard bone. He's going to be kicking the corner of the wall with the top of his foot. He's not going to like that. So there you go, guys. 5 tips to improve your checks. All right, guys, there you go. 5 mistakes. Make sure you avoid them. Make sure that you clean up your checks so that you can start defending kicks. You can hurt your opponent's feet when they're throwing those kicks and stop them from smashing your ribs, smashing your legs. Like I said, we're working on a very big project. We're working on an online training center. It's going to be everything you've ever hoped for, everything you've ever dreamed of. Links in the description below for our email list. We're going to be sending out coupon codes so people can get early access to it. So if you want to check it out, you want to do these partner drills, you got the gear, you got the shin guards, you got the gloves, click that link, get on the list, and start training. But until then, I'm Shane.
It's an anomaly.
Fight tips for the underdogs.